Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be talking about there's a story. Mboro is back to court. He's back in court, guys. And I don't know whether it was a date where he's supposed to go to court or maybe it's because of they brought this application or whatever. There's an application that they are bringing. They want the judge to actually add on the conditions or on the conditions of Mboro's bail, okay, because they say that Mboro. Anyway, let me just allow them to speak for themselves. You can hear, guys, on what exactly they want, okay, in court. Because Mboro man, he needs to relax. I'm just saying. Now, after they say whatever, then I will come back and speak, okay? Stay tuned, guys.
Ground for that extension. As for now, there is none, Your Worship. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. From the state, any submission after what they had indicated, they indicated that Mr. Mutwening is a complainant in a matter that relates to the banning of the church. Is he prohibited as a complainant to can discuss matters relating to that particular case, since that case is not before me?
Your Worship, State Worship here is talking about a witness, Worship. This
Yes.
Ms. Mala's Worship has indicated is a witness, Worship. And if one Worship looks at section 64C, Worship, where it
Yes.
stated that I will not attempt to influence, intimidate witnesses, nor
Yes.
will I conceal or destroy evidence. Your Worship, she is indicated, Your Worship, after consultation that she feels threatened, Your Worship, because of what she has had, Your Worship. And based on that section, Your Worship, 16.4c, Your Worship, which makes part of his application when he made before court, Your Worship, to be admitted to bail, she feels threatened, as she had informed me, Your Worship, that she is mentioned.
So the application is made on the basis of section 60, subsection 4, paragraph C.
Yes, and at this stage, Worship, the court really was not even applying that the bail be cancelled, Worship.
Yes.
It was merely asking this court that he refrain
Okay.
from mentioning,
Okay.
because mentioning of her name makes her feel
Okay.
threatened, Worship.
According to the information that you have, she was mentioned specifically as Maggie Margaret Malaza, or what is the situation? Because I don't have the information at my disposal. Do you have an affidavit from
I have
her?
an affidavit,
Okay.
permission to read it into the record, Worship.
Yes.
Court basis.
Okay, so what is happening here, guys, I will just explain to you in an easier way. So now they are actually far away. There is a lady that claims that Mboro, when he was doing podcast somewhere, he was mentioning her name, okay? And as a result of that, she feels threatened and also there are people when she goes to malls or anything, they actually say to her, they threaten her in a way, to say, yeah, you banned our church or anything, okay? So now the judge is actually asking the magistrate, is it a magistrate? Now, he's asking the lawyer there. Let me use the lawyer. I don't want to use some, anyway, a lawyer there of the state, okay, to say, now, when Boro was actually talking about her, did he actually mentions the name fully? Okay, for example, Tandi Baloi, you see, or she just said a lady, or maybe she just said one of the ladies, whatever. What did he say? So that's what the judge actually wants to hear. Because for me, if Moron then in the podcast he was like a lady, or maybe he was like one of the ladies, or maybe one of the, or if Mboro mentioned the name actually straight, and then it's a problem, obviously. Okay, but if not, I don't think it's a problem. I don't think that there is a problem. He can actually say one of the ladies, he can say maybe, one of the family members or anything. It doesn't have to mention a name. That is why later the judge actually decides to say, listen, I hear, guys, what you are saying, but I don't think that the conditions of Mboro's bail actually includes, what you are asking. Not includes, but it doesn't, the way it is, okay? Because he did read, because the bail condition of Mboro, it says that he must not contact any of the witnesses. Contact only. He must not contact them via DM, via WhatsApp, via Twitter, via whatever. He must not do that. But when it comes to talking on podcast, interviews, whatever, and all of that, okay, it is silent on that thing. Okay, so I don't see any problem with him actually talking, but not especially if he's not mentioning a name. But if he's mentioning a name, obviously, then it becomes a problem. But by the look of things, and at the end of the of this application, actually the judge didn't actually see any problems with whatever Mboro was doing. Okay, as long as Mboro is not mentioning people, is not calling people, is not calling the witness, contacting the witness or anything like that, and then the judge said, listen, I hear what you're saying, but I don't see any problem on this. Okay, and remember, guys, as the lady actually mentioned, the state lawyer there says that they are not saying they must remove the whole bail thing. Okay, that means he must go back to jail, but they say they are asking that they can add on the conditions to say, even when you talk on podcast or anything, you must not mention any person's name. Okay, and anyway, I really don't know, guys, but I think the way the judge actually handled it, it was pretty well, in a way that he was looking at the law, looking at the conditions of the bail, and then he's like, nah, I don't see a problem. As long as the guy is not contacting or anything like that, I think we are okay, Unless maybe we reach a point where he starts talking about them and threatening them and all of it. And also there is a part where the lady when he was reading, what actually the lady that is complaining actually said. He said that Mboro was talking in the podcast, and then he mentioned that he has guns, he has this, he has that. So the lady felt threatened because of Mboro mentioning that he's got lots of guns and all of that. So she felt threatened, and which I think Mboro, you need to behave, my guy. I don't even care if Mboro mentioned their name or not or whatever, but he just needs to behave. And I would say to him, I don't know if Mboro has advisors. I'm not talking about his lawyers, but I'm talking about advisors that are in his church, because I think he's making things very difficult for himself, All you have to do, my guy, you got a bail, that is nice. Go and push your church. Go and make sure that your ministry is working and everything like that. And then you just forget about what is happening when it comes to the case. I would even suggest that, I know it's going to be tough, but you even forget about it. Just do what you are supposed to do as a man of God. This thing of you making a very nice hole there of people who are... Guys, if you are busy opening or you are giving people something on a silver platter and say, use it against me, they will use it. I did call this thing when Mboro got a bail afterwards, when he was addressing the press. I was like, there is someone who is going to use this against him. And he's not listening. He keeps on talking. And I'm like, Mboro, relax, my guy, relax. When you go to podcasts, because you are famous, they want you. Right? Obviously, when they ask you these questions about the issue of the child or anything, make sure that you tell them, guys, I don't have a lot of things on this thing, because this thing is still in court. All I can say is I love my kids and blah, 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 blah. You don't mention anyone. That's it, All I was doing, I was just, as a man, as a guy, as a father, whatever. Then you end there. Don't speak because Mboro has a problem with emotions. That is what I have noticed. When it comes to controlling his emotions, he is not good on that, So I think he has to try and have a strategy or maybe a technique on how to deal with his emotions, because he will end up saying things that he's not supposed to be saying. So make it easy, my guy. Keep quiet. Not keep quiet as in don't preach now and everything. Just relax. Keep quiet. Don't talk about the case totally. First of all, you are going to make things for yourself. Number two, you are going to make things easy for your lawyers, so that they can deal with things nicely and very nicely without any problems. Because if you keep on doing what you are doing, my guy, they will always bring you to court and challenge your bail. Why? Because the more they do that, they will make you get agitated, and you will start talking even things that we are not supposed to be talking, and violating your conditions. That's why I'm saying relax, take a deep breath, do what you have to do in the ministry, take care of your people that follow you. Okay, but this thing of guys, come on, Mboro, come on. I think you can do better than that, my guy. I'm not judging, but the way I'm analyzing these things, that is why sometimes when you go to court, they will always bring these small things, because you are creating them yourself. You are giving them yourself. Okay? Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think Mboro, the way he behaves, he needs to tone it down? Now, it may not be for example, a humongous behavior that he did, but these small things, guys, these small things, they open a very nice small door for people to use. Just make sure that you close everything. You don't talk when they expect you to talk about them. You don't. You continue with your thing. Okay. You even forget about them at some point, because you are busy with the work of God. But now, if you want to come to court every time, always you come to court, they bring you there. People feel threatened. People talking about you, mentioning their names, because when you are a talkative person. When you come on, Mboro, come on, you can do better, my guy. You can do better, right? I think you can do better. Okay. And if you know that you got a problem with your emotions, I would say that tell somebody around you, like your bodyguard. Tell him, my guy, listen, when it comes to emotions, I've got a problem. Okay. Please, every time I try to, when you see that I'm about to, just take me aside and say, relax, my guy, relax. Then I will know that, okay, I'm starting to get out of hand. Because, guys, having emotional intelligence is very important, because you can avoid a lot of things that can put you into trouble. Okay, the next thing then people will say, yeah, it is God who is putting me through this. It is God. Can't it's your decisions. There were things that you should be doing better, you are not. And the consequences of making those decisions, of doing whatever, they will give you things, and then you will say, it's the devil. No, it is because of the way you're behaving. Okay? Anyway, guys, I'm not judging, as I said. Okay? But like certain things, as abazalwane, some people, you want to defend them, but at the end of the day, when you look at their behavior, you are like, hey, guy, you are making it difficult for me. The lawyers, I wouldn't be surprised if the lawyers decide to say, hey, Mboro, you are giving us problems. I think you need to get another lawyer. He must be very careful with it, because these guys, I think they are doing a great job when it comes to his case. They got him a bail. They argue very nicely. You can tell that actually the judge was convinced. But if you are going to keep on doing these things, they will get tired. And then they will be like, hi, Mboro, you can find another person. And then the next thing, you get a bad lawyer. Then you complain. Yeah, it's the devil. Can't they? My guy. All them guys, anyway, I don't want to talk too much. Anyway, I said whatever I want to say. Please, guys, you can like the video, subscribe. You can do what you have to do. Thank you so much, guys. You have a fantastic day. What I would try to do, guys, is to make videos maybe every day, twice. That means I will post twice. I will try to find nice times to post, because, ladies and gentlemen, but I hope you like the content, right? Anyway, thank you, ladies and gents. Please do what you have to do. Love you. Take care. Hey, guys, the rain is raining. It's raining so much. It's nice, right? It's very nice. It's going to be green, summer, Thank you, guys. You have a good day. Sharp, sharp.